Alright guys, so I did off camera my eyebrows because I don't have any Sephora brand products, and this video is geared towards Sephora, the Sephora brand, so I didn't think it would be right to use a whole bunch of other products. So I'm just wiping off my lip balm that I put on to make my lips a little bit soft because the weather here is changing and they're starting to dry out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with our Sephora Universal Lip Plumper. And we're going to apply this now while we do our makeup so that our lips can get the best plumping effect. And then I also moisturized and put my primer on, just so you guys know what it is. For my primer, I used MAC's Mineralized Time Check Lotion, and for my moisturizer, I used this guy, Tatcha's Balance Pore Perfecting Water Gel Moisturizer. It's supposed to have little flecks of 24 karat gold in it. So yeah, and it's a glass bottle. Whew. I love how this lip gloss feels. It's like tingly and minty, and I don't know, I just love it. Alright, let's not do the rambling. So first we're going to go in with the Sephora Crayon Colorful Waterproof, the brown glitter. And we're going to put this all over our eye as our base. All over our eyes as our base. Just going to swipe it on everywhere. Oh, that's pretty. And we're going to blend it out with the brush up towards the crease, so don't worry about putting it all over your eye. Okay. This is very, very smooth, which in our case is a good thing because it's easy to apply. I wonder if it's going to dry down to a matte because it says waterproof. So yeah, anyway, we're going to take our Sephora Pro Tapered Crease and we're just going to kind of blend that cream out.
I'm going to do separate motions because it's the easiest to blend it. Just to diffuse it a little, so that when we put our crease color, it doesn't have that harsh line from the brown base. Just going to blend it out. Like so. This is very pretty. Come this way. And when you're blending, you want to blend going out so it pushes the product up. Up towards your crease. Up. So yeah, blend it out.
Now honestly, if you was in a hurry and you didn't have the time to really do your eyeshadow, you could just take this stick and just pop it on with some mascara and that would be good to go because it's very pretty. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do a little more. So yeah, now we're going to go into the Sephora Pro Cool Palette and we're going to create a look. So we need to find us a good transition color. I think I want to use this guy right there. I'm gonna take my MAC 224 brush and we're just gonna, it's kind of hard to do this. There you go. We're gonna, once you get the right one, we're gonna dip in it. Ooh, it's powdery. We're gonna dip in it, tap it off, and then we're going to apply this in our crease. You know what, we're gonna mix some of these shimmer shadows. We're gonna go in with this guy right there. I guess I shouldn't leave. Okay, so the color that I put on my crease was Hot Chocolate, and now we're gonna go in with Moon and we're going to apply that on our lid. I'm gonna try and take my finger and press it on to see if maybe that'll give us a little bit more color, which it is. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, good. So now, I don't know if I want to do brown and green. You know what? Let's just mix it all together. We're gonna take our Sephora Colorful Glitter Shadow, and this is Brown Diamonds, and we're going to put that right here. I'm gonna use the same brush. Just gonna kind of put that right next to that moon one. And kind of bring it over some lash line. Do the same on this side. I will say that, I don't know if you guys can see that, the top surface is like a glitter overlay, and underneath the shadow, it's more like a shadow. It's not as glittery as it looks, which, you know, kind of sucks because people are buying it because they want the glitter effect or the more pigment effect, not just a shimmer shadow. But this is just my observation. Okay, so now, because we want to really just do the most, we're gonna go in with that Luxury Boot Camp shadow, and I hope this looks cute. I hope it doesn't mess up the look, but you know what, we're gonna go for it. I'm just gonna put it right, I don't know if I should put it towards the end or put it right in the middle, or should I just try to put it on top of the moon? Ooh, decisions. Or should I put it after the brown? I think I want to put this on top of the moon just to see, and I'm going to use my finger for that. Okay, and now I'm going to go back into that moon shadow and just put a little more of it on top of that green to kind of mix the two. Alright, so now we're gonna work that outer V. I want to try this guy. We're going to go, I think it would look better with the brown. We're gonna mix Espresso and Obsidian. Obsidian is the jet black, Espresso is, oops, it's that dark brown right there. We're going to take those two, mix them, and put them on our outer V. I'm going to take our Pro Blending large 27 brush. Okay, and now we're going to just blend it out a little. Blend it out a little. Pearl tapered crease. And there's nothing on this brush, it's a clean brush. We're just gonna blend out those edges. guys see this. We're gonna go in with the Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfect Foundation, this guy. And I am in the shade Tan Bronze, number 35. We're gonna shake it up, put it on our face. One, two, three. Probably gonna need more than that. And we're just gonna blend it out. I'm liking the foundation. You guys can see the difference. See the coverage that it's giving me. This is the side that has the foundation. This is the side that does not. I don't really have a lot of discoloration in my skin. So, but the little bit that I have, it's covering it up. But it doesn't look cakey. Okay. This is it with one layer. Nice. And I could just leave it like that, but since we're trying out these products, I want to see how it would look if I layered it. So I'm going to go in and just basically apply another layer of foundation and blend it out. Probably shouldn't put all those dots on, but this is it with 2 layers versus 1 layer. As you can see, it's a little bit more coverage versus this is a little bit more natural, but still a little more coverage. This has more coverage and this has a more natural look to it, which I like either or, so I'm with it. God, I couldn't get that out. All right, so we're just gonna go in and blend out this side. Alright, voila. So now I'm going to go in with this concealer and then we will set all over. And then we will finish out our eyes. So we're going to go in with the Sephora Collection Gel Concealer in Cream Caramel. Wow, I really like that concealer. Do you guys see the difference? And it's not heavy feeling, but it is giving me some major coverage. Alright guys, so I blended out that concealer. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna set our face so we can finish out our eyes and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Mahogany, And I'm going to put that all over. I don't really have a... Probably should have brought a lighter powder to set my under eye to kind of give it the highlight, to keep it highlighted, but that's okay. So we're just going to take this and we're going to pat that. And I'm using a MAC 134. So I'm going to go back in the Sephora Pro palette and I'm going to take that hot chocolate shade and I'm going to line my lower lash line, and I'm using the Sephora small shadow brush, this guy. We're going to go into the espresso shade and put that just below the hot chocolate. Then I'm gonna line my eyes with a black eyeliner that I have. I don't have one from Sephora, so yeah. I'm gonna pop green in. I'm gonna use Telio by MAC. Got a shirt. I'm gonna go in and just set it with that Sephora, the green glitter shadow. So now our eyes are done. We're gonna slap on some lashes. We're gonna use the Sephora Collection lashes Flirt 30. This is what they look like. Oh, and it comes with a little eyelash glue. Sephora lash glue. And we're gonna try it out. So with these guys, I do not recommend trying to pluck them off with your lash applicator. You wanna take your finger, just kind of slide them up, slide them off the tray, because if you try to pull them off, they will rip. So they are a pinch wet. These on. Lashes, when you put them on, they feel like they're just like dragging your eyes down. These don't feel like that. Now what I want to do, so I'm gonna take some of that Moon Shadow, the glittery one, and just put it on my tear duct, inner tear duct. I put some mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't have any from the Sephora brand. I'm gonna use MAC's Lash Giga Black. Now we're going to do some bronzing and do our lips. I don't know if I want to do the coral or the pink. Maybe we'll just mix the two. When in doubt, mix them together. So we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna use this guy, my MAC 138, and we're gonna bronze first with this bronzing powder from the trio. It's not really showing like I like my bronzer to show. I'll try to add some more. We're gonna go into this guy, this bronzing powder, to see if maybe it can give us a little bit more color than the other one. 'Cause to me it looks a little bit darker. Oops, did I touch the, oh gosh. I touched the highlight. Like, what is that pink? I touched the highlight. That's okay. Just gonna go back in with that foundation and just dab it on top. Okay, so those bronzers are not working for me, so I'm gonna go with my MAC bronzing powder and make it do what it do, because them bronzers ain't working, boo. There we go. Much better. So now we're going to finish out our look. We're going to go in. I'm going to mix the two blushes from Skies to see what I think. I'm going to use this Real Techniques powder brush. And this is the more corally shade. I'm gonna mix them. Okay. Now we're going to go in and grab some of the highlight. I'm going to use the highlighter of this packet. We're going to highlight our cheeks. Just gonna... And this is the Sephora Pro highlighting brush. It's a very natural highlight. Swipe it down. Now we're going to do our lips. We're going to go in with the cactus, what was it, cactus flower? Cactus flower lip liner. Here you have it, a full beat using Sephora brand products. Alright, so my battery is flashing on me, so I don't know how much we're going to get done, but we will see. So my thoughts on the products that I used from Sephora are as so. So, final thoughts on the Sephora foundation. I love it. It gives good coverage. It looks great in video. I took a few pictures. I haven't had a chance to look at them to see how they turned out, but I'm pretty sure it looks amazing. And for $20, you just can't beat that price. So I would definitely recommend you guys going out and copping this. As far as the Trio blush, highlighter, bronzer palettes, even though they were only $11, I do not recommend you guys going out and buying these. In my opinion, it just wasn't it wasn't enough color payoff for $12. So I'm gonna have to say these are a nay. I have all my stuff lined up back here. So for the Sephora Micro Smooth Face Powder, I would go ahead and recommend this to you guys. It is very, very, very soft. It's a very soft powder, which I like, and the coverage is pretty good. So I would definitely recommend you guys going out and buying this and trying it. It isn't too expensive, so yeah. As far as the Sephora Universal Lip Plumper, this also is another product that I really, really like. This is probably my most favorite thing that I've hauled and used from the Sephora brand. If you don't try anything else, I do recommend you guys try this plumper out. It is a great lip gloss, and it's also a good lip plumper, and it was under $20, so this will not hurt the bank, and you guys will definitely love it. As far as the lashes, I do like them. As I stated in the try on, just be super careful when you guys are taking them out of the package because they are super duper fragile, but they look really, really good on the eyes. As far as the crowns, the eye crowns, I would also recommend you guys try these out. for $14. They were pretty good, and I did like the finish that it had. I like the glitter. I like the way they felt on my eyes. Yeah, so I would say these are a good bleh. Carrie says these are a yay. As far as the glitter shadows, I'm kind of on the fence with these. I won't say I don't like them, but I won't say that I love them. What I was expecting from them and what they gave me are completely different. But overall, they are good products. If you do want to try them for $10, I don't recommend buying more than one first. Try it out to see if you like it. But I won't say they are nay, but I won't say it's a definite yay. Now, on to the 3 products that are a most definite no for me. Yeah, I know. The Sephora Gel Serum Concealer, I didn't like it. It started to crease under my eye, and I noticed that when I put the powder on top of it, it wiped away, if that makes any sense. Like, the coverage wasn't as intense. So I would not recommend you guys buying this. Yeah, that's a no. The gel lip liner, I liked it, but then I didn't like it. I liked the way that it felt on my lips, but as far as like the coverage and the color, when I went to put the liquid lipstick on, I felt like it got lost and it kind of just wiped away. So I also would not recommend the Sephora lip liner. And then last but not least, this guy. The lip stain, the Mandarin Muse lip stain. Oh my gosh. This thing is so streaky. First off, it's streaky as hell. So when you put it on your lips, you're going to have to keep layering it to get an opaque look. And second off, you're just going to keep layering for nothing because it's not going to be even. This is probably the one thing that I dislike the most out of everything I brought from the haul, which is crazy because and I pulled this guy out, I have their True Red lip stain, which I actually like. It doesn't go on streaky. The color payoff is really good. It's pretty opaque. So maybe it's just the colors that they use, the pigments that they use for this lipstick that made it kind of bad. But I do not recommend you guys buying the Mandarin Muse. I would probably recommend trying one from, what is it, Too Faced, or even, who has the orangey shade? Stila makes some pretty good liquid lipsticks. If you guys want to try a more reddish orange liquid lipstick, do not get the Sephora brand because that is no bueno. So yeah, that is everything that I've tried on today. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys my thoughts on the star of the show. Hold on. So last but not least is this guy. And this is the Sephora Pro eyeshadow palette. I'm on the fence with it. I won't say it is going to go back just yet. I want to continue to use it some more to see if I like it. It is not the best palette that I've had or that I've tried, but it really isn't the worst. It just requires a little bit of work. I will say for $65, I did expect a little bit more from it, but being as these colors aren't something that I have in my collection, I'm okay with keeping it and trying it out a little bit longer. Now, had it been a palette that had like the warm palette that had it been the warm palette, it would definitely be a go back because I have already an abundance of warm shades, warm eyeshadows, warm palettes. So that's something that I wouldn't want to keep. But being as I don't really have a lot of cool shadows, I'm kind of tempted to keep this and, give it a little bit more love to see if maybe, it could grow on me. But if you don't want to invest in this palette, I would recommend trying the MAC, the MAC's Cool palette. I can't think of the name, but I'll put it down below what it is. MAC also has a cool eyeshadow palette that, in my opinion, is just as good, if not, well, it definitely is better than the Sephora palette, and it isn't as expensive. So I'll make sure I link it down below, the palette that I'm talking about from MAC. But yeah, that is everything. So thank you guys for taking the time out to watch this video. If you have any recommendations for Sephora products for me to try in the near future, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.